Nothing of the school. As they reached, the school had already become ashes. What do you think the children did? Aap bataiye. Let me see how well you know child psychology. They started jumping up and down. Yay! School is burned down. School is burned down. एक उनका क्लासमेट कोने में खड़ा हुआ था. Hey, तेरे को क्या हुआ रे? We are all celebrating and तू मुंह बना के क्यों खड़ा हुआ है? School has burned down. He said, yes, I know. School has burned down, but teachers are outside. Now we need to reverse that. And how do we reverse it? We reverse it by motivation. If a child can be motivated to go and learn, then he will learn. Now you will say, how do we motivate? I ask you, you don't have to motivate, you have to prevent the motivation from disappearing. Agar by chance one of you had a small brother or sister, 1 year, 2 years old, and you could not leave him at home, and if you had brought him here and made him sit on one of the chairs, कि खामोश बैठो, सेशन होने के बाद मैं तुमको लेके जाऊंगा, आप लाके उसको कुर्सी पे बिठा दिया. How long does he remain on that chair? 5 minutes. That will be a Guinness Book of World Records. 30 seconds, he will jump out. What will he do? He will go there, he will see that bag and he will try to, hey, वो भैया का बैग है, उसको हाथ में लगाना, हटो. Then he will go there and try to pull that wire. Electricity, उधर नहीं जाना, इधर आ जाओ. Then he'll start walking out. Hey, बाहर नहीं जाना, इधर आओ, इधर आओ. Then he'll try and jump out of this window. Hey! Throughout the session, you will be doing nothing but pulling him back. He is so motivated, he wants to learn. What does he want to learn? बाहर क्या हो रहा है? वो वायर क्यों आ जा रहा है? इनके बैग में क्या है? इस दरवाजे के बाहर क्या है? He wants to learn. 5 साल बाद उसी लड़के को आप स्कूल में दाखिला दिलाए और 1 साल 2 साल के बाद आपको बुलाया जाता है. स्कूल टीचर विल कॉल यू एंड से, your brother is very intelligent but very lazy. He doesn't want to learn. What can I do? I am teaching him so well. He's just not interested in studies. That is what you need to look into. So my request to you is, start with some very basic things. एक तो ये, why should we study? That my question is there in the mind of every student, but they don't have the guts to ask. The next time you have a gathering of your students, ask them, why do you go to school? Why do you study? Let them come out with the answers. If it is only to get an SSLC certificate or to become a graduate or to become a job, it doesn't carry much weight. Is there anything beyond it? तालीम हासिल करने से आपको क्या फायदा होगा जिंदगी में? Other than your job, start a process of exploration. So every time a child feels that basic education, talim, is going to help me in my future. Second thing is connecting up each subject to real life. As you know, every child has some subjects which he is very fond of, some subjects which he hates. You ask another child, it is the reverse. एक कहेगा I love maths but I hate biology. दूसरा कहेगा I hate maths and I love biology. Now is biology more interesting or maths more interesting? You have both the extremes over here. So you have to make them understand that both maths and biology, even if one of them appears to be boring to you, help you in some way in your future. As they grow up, they get the feeling, I'm going to be a science student, I'm going to do engineering. Why should I study social studies? A real life case, one of my students wanted to be a pilot. बचपन से उसका एक ही aim था कि I want to become a pilot. Good student, finished his 10th, got admission in PUC, took up science, obviously, got very good marks in PUC, applied to a flying training school in Canada, got a scholarship. His parents were not very rich, they had to take a huge loan. and they paid the money and he went to Canada. ये समझ रहे थे कि जब मैं जाऊंगा वहाँ पे तो मुझे इंस्ट्रक्टर साहब लाके प्लेन की चाबी दे देंगे और बोलेंगे कि प्लेन में बैठो और उड़ो सीखो. What he didn't know was that he first has to pass a theory exam called Student Pilot License, SPL. 100% theory. ठीक है, what is it in the theory? He was given the study material. Lot of it was maths related. He was good at maths. सीख गए. Lot of it was physics related. He was good at physics. सीख गए. There was a lot which was to do with geography. Because if a pilot doesn't know geography, instead of Bangalore International Airport, he will land up in HAL Airport. And geography was one subject he had neglected right from his 8th standard. Thinking कि social studies is of no relevance to me, मुझे तो pilot बनना है. Last minute he used to mug up, get some marks in social, finished up to 10. The moment he finished 10th, he forgot that a subject like history, geography exists. 5 months he had to struggle. His parents had to spend 2 lakhs extra for his staying there, just because of one silly mistake. So this is what I want you to help children understand. And if you do it in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th standards, till portions are less and till things are not very difficult, that's the time when they catch on to it. वरना होता ये है कि by the time they come to high school, they've already got a mindset कि नहीं, I hate language, I hate biology, I hate chemistry, things like that. So work with these smaller children and help them to understand that every topic is of importance, every topic will help you in whatever way you want to. The third thing is the importance of time management. Whatever you do, if you do not study on a regular basis, you are going to be in trouble. Some sort of monitoring, some sort of incentive, some sort of discussion among them. अकेले बैठ के पढ़ने में बोर हो रहे हैं तो 4 लोग आओ, चलो चारों बैठो, and this particularly this difficult subject, come on, let's do something. Make it into a game. We will have a quiz on that subject. You people feel that science is boring or Kannada is boring or something. We will have a quiz on that. Whoever wins the quiz will get a small prize. That's how you get them interested in all the possible subjects. The third thing which people lose out on is revision. Many a time the moment, supposing there are 8 chapters in a particular textbook, inevitably what happens, first chapter, second chapter is easy. I finish it off, I read it once or twice, and I say I know everything. As I keep moving on to 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th chapter, it gets more and more difficult. I have more and more doubts, I have more and more confusion. So I go on focusing on that. When I finally go for the exam, first question comes from the first chapter. And I look at it and I say very happily, this answer I know, first chapter, very easy chapter. This answer I know. I think I know. Do I know? I don't know. What is the answer? What is the answer? What is the answer? नहीं आता दिमाग में. And because he has lost out there, his motivation, 50% confidence level has come down. By the time he moves on to the other questions, he's made a mess of the whole answer paper. He comes out. His father asks him, बेटा क्या हुआ? अब्बा वो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन मेरे को याद था मगर मैं लिख नहीं सका. क्या क्वेश्चन था? सच एंड सच क्वेश्चन. उसका क्या जवाब है? फट 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 फट. He tells the answer to the father. है? तेरे को जवाब मालूम है तो लिखा क्यों नहीं क्लास में? Because he didn't revise and his stress level went up. So management of stress, spreading out the teaching and going ahead with revisions and things of that sort. And finally, one more thing I'd like to tell you, then we'll have an open house, we'll have a discussion. Try to create, since you people are working at that grassroots level and you're working with the students of primary school, middle school, whatever it is, try to get impression. एक चीज याद रखिए कि anything that comes from the peer group, जिसको कहते हैं ना कि your own friends, your own classmates, has much greater impact than what elders tell them. कि as a teacher or even as a elder student, you tell them कि देखो ये करना चाहिए, it doesn't have an impact as much as if somebody of their own age group or their own class tells them something. So if you want to, ensure that you are giving a good upbringing to the children and you want to impose something on them, have an open debate. You keep your mouth shut. Don't pass judgment, don't give comments. But encourage as many of them to come out with the answer. छोटी सी मिसाल लीजिए. Supposing you are trying to inculcate some basic values कि झूठ बोलना बुरा है. अगर आप सिर्फ इतना कहते हैं कि झूठ बोलना गुनाह है और अल्लाह ताला तुमको जो है दोज़ख में भेजेगा और फलाना, वो जब भेजेगा अब झूठ बोलने से तो मेरे को चॉकलेट मिल जाता. So it is not enough of an incentive. But if you can generate an open debate कि झूठ बोलना बुरा है या अच्छा है, आप ही बताइए. और जो कहते हैं कि बुरा है, जस्टिफाई कि क्यों कहते हैं बुरा है. जो कहते हैं कि अच्छा है, यू जस्टिफाई कि क्यों अच्छा है. आप ही बताइए. All you have to do is moderate the discussion. I have done this innumerable times and I have found them to be so effective. Any topic you can take. I'm giving you a very simple topic. It can be anything. So you tell the people, you come out. एक लड़का भी उसमें से अगर ऐसा है जो ये कहता है कि हाँ भाई वो झूठ बोलने से ये इम्पैक्ट हुआ, मैं एक बार बिना सोचे समझे मैं झूठ बोल दिया, उससे मेरी वालदा को इतना असर पड़ा, या मेरे उन फलाने को ये हो गया, या ऐसा तकलीफ हो गई, या ऐसा हो गया और मुझे बहुत भुगतना पड़ा और मैं आज तक शर्मिंदा हूँ कि अगर मैं वो एक झूठ नहीं बोलता तो मैं इतनी तकलीफ उठाने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती थी, आज मैं बहुत शर्मिंदा हूँ. 2 मिनट में आप देखिए, द होल एटमॉस्फेयर चेंजेस. And then when they go back home, it remains in their mind. Next time when that boy wants to tell lies, somewhere that thing will start tricking him. So use this tool called peer pressure. हम अक्सर peer pressure को negative तरीके से इस्तेमाल करते हैं कि वो because of peer pressure they go to cinema, because of peer pressure they do smoking, because of peer pressure they tell lies. Use peer pressure to make it positive. That is one of the best ways to get around whatever the age, चाहे वो 6 साल के हो या 16 साल के हो. So these were the few points that I wanted to share with you. I'll just leave you with a couple of handouts. One more reason why I'm giving कि ये तो मुख्तसर सा session है, this will get over. But I am available to any one of you, particularly you boys, because you have taken up this task, you have taken this responsibility of helping your younger brothers. So I am very grateful to you and I'm very proud of you. तो हमारे तरफ से जिस भी तरीके से we can be of help to you, we will feel very proud to do it. So we run a counseling service here in Bangalore. जो बैंगलोर के बाशिंदे हैं, if you feel like the address is there, you can come over anytime you feel like. जो यहाँ नहीं रहते हैं, you can get in touch with us either on the phone or by email. More than anything else, we have a website in which we have given a lot of material, and as far as possible in audio and video form instead of the text form. So a thing like after 10th what to do. तो आज अगर कोई ऐसे तालिब इल्म है जो अभी 10th का एग्ज़ाम दिए हैं और ये सोच रहे हैं कि मैं क्या करूं, मैं साइंस लूं या कॉमर्स लूं, ये बेहतर है या वो बेहतर है, तो वी हैव ए शॉर्ट 12-minute वीडियो which gives you an idea about how to select your future after 10th. या हम एग्ज़ाम्स के पहले लोड किए थे हाउ टू फेस एग्ज़ाम टेंशन. तो इस तरीके के कई चीज़ें इंफॉर्मेशन हैं. So our website has been given on that. You can load. It's all in the free domain. You can download whatever you want. There are no charges for counseling. There are no charges for anything on the website. Even after that, after reading, you have specific doubts or clarifications, just send us an email. We reply, inshallah, to all emails. Sometimes there may be a delay if there's an overload, but we will make sure that a reply comes to you. So avail of this whenever, whatever little way we can help. We would like to promote the work that you are doing.
Salatullah, salamullah, ala taha rasulillah, salatullah.